Alright, Shalom, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. From this in all sincerity. These Moabites, Salaka. Yeah, you got these Moabites. Well, let me get into this article right here. 4 reasons the Taliban takeover in Afghanistan matters to the world. It gets dated August 15, 2021, 12:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it was updated yesterday, all right. But, yeah, let me get into this. Helicopters evacuating Americans from Kabul as the Taliban closed in was a scene being likened to the 1975 fall of Saigon in the wake of the U.S. in recent days as the Taliban swept toward the capital. U.S.-led forces in 2001. Here's a look why the outcome in Afghanistan matters. And get to the point. Yeah. Well, what's the point right here? China could invade and gain since the 1990s. In recent weeks, its leaders have been in full court press to gain allies and influence abroad, when the effort is showing signs of paying off. Last time, from the rest of the world, save for Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, the only governments willing to recognize them. But in recent weeks, top Taliban leaders have been on a whirlwind international tour, visiting China, visiting Iran, Russia, and China. China has reportedly promised big investments in energy and infrastructure projects, including the building of a road network in Afghanistan. It is also eyeing the country's vast, untapped rare earth mineral deposits. And Beijing was already reportedly preparing to formally recognize the Taliban before the group seized control of the country. Laurel Miller, the program director for Asia at the International Crisis Group, tells imperial countries and probably countries in the Persian Gulf. Earlier this week, U.S. envoy Zalmay Khalilzad. I wonder if people can fucking hear my video. Hold on, because these headphones, yo, man, they're weird. Let me see. So, mic check. Phones, yo, man, they're weird. Yeah. Come on. Alright, so I can see that it works. Hey, Kala, how about you? Earlier this week, U.S. envoy Zalmay Khalilzad said the U.S. would not recognize the Taliban becoming a paria state again. Now let me get what paria means. Paria means a member of a last. Yo. Paria, bad word. So a paria is a fucking outcast, basically. The Taliban see China as a source of international legitimacy, a potential economic supporter, and the means to exercise authority of Russia and China to fight terrorism and jointly protect peace and stability in the region, according to the statement released by Russia's Ministry of Defense. So there you go. This is basically This can basically benefit, more, man. And to build something called, hold on, Silk Road, New Silk Road Initiative. China is what? Thought I seen something. China's Marshall Plan, like how U.S. created, how the U.S. created NATO through the Marshall. Let me get this. China powered the New Silk Road. China's Marshall Plan. China's plan for massive investments along the New Silk Road and Maritime Silk Road is built for diplomatic clout. In 2013, Chinese President Xi Jinping unveiled plans for two massive trading infrastructure networks connecting East Asia with Europe. The New Silk Road, also known as the Silk Road Economic Belt and the Maritime Silk Road. A little over a year later, these initiatives are rapidly becoming reality, as Beijing shows is ready to more than willing to put its money where its mouth is. Bloomberg, citing Chinese government officials, reports that China plans to create a $16.3 billion fund to build and expand railways, roads, and pipelines in Chinese provinces that are part of the planned Silk Road Economic Belt. China's state-owned China Daily also picked up the report. The massive investments will help boost economic development in China's poorer inland regions, a key road of the Silk Road Economic Belt. Meanwhile, Beijing also plans to promote policies that encourage Chinese banks to lend money to other countries along the planned route. And that's in addition to the massive amounts of infrastructure funding China had already promised to Silk Road partners. $1.4 billion for developing port infrastructure in Sri Lanka, $5.50 billion in infrastructure and energy deals in Central Asia, $327 billion in general aid to Afghanistan, some of which will fund the construction of rail lines, highways, power, water services, and power facilities, quote unquote. Was the establishment of China's new Asian infrastructure investment bank. Expect to see even more money flowing into the region to shore up infrastructure capabilities. China Times estimates that the total value of the Silk Road Economic Belt, when all said is done, will be an astronomical $2.21.1 trillion. And don't think for a second that these initiatives they ain't got. Xinhua, which they're like the official government website of China, recently unveiled an updated interactive map depicting the extent of two Silk Road projects. A quick comparison to Xinhua's earlier version of the map reveals the number Qinghua or something like that. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced. Reveals the number of new stops that have been added to the past 6 months, including Moscow, Russia, the Shambi, Tajikistan, Jakarta, Indonesia, and Colombo, Sri Lanka. And Beijing is still expanding this list of potential partners. In his recent visit to China, Afghan President Ashraf Ghani indicated his country's willingness to be a part of the project. In most cases, the Silk Road is not a hard sell. Regional partners, particularly smaller, often overlooked countries, like the Maldives, Wait. Oh fuck, that's crazy. Bro, that shit, dude. Gone. Alright. In most cases, yep. As Chinese foreign military spokesman Hong Li put it in a recent that's how they're doing. Slovakia argument. In most cases, okay, kind. The next prominent countries, China may be, and then source of countries there, and in countries that have several major power suitors vying for their affections in Central Asian states, India and Indian Ocean states, and Eastern Europe in particular. China's largest may spark a sort of bidding war that encourages China's rivals to commit funding and diplomatic attention in ways they might not otherwise do. For example, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's concerted outreach to India's smaller neighbors, including Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Nepal, is particularly motivated by fear that New Delhi is overshadowed by Beijing in this region. Hold on. Showcasing Beijing's softer side, it brought to fruition so for much of a trade network would increase the number of regional governments that view China as a patron and benefactor rather than a threat. To use China's favorite foreign policy catchphrase, it's a win-win situation. China can foster a softer image for itself even while boosting its regional influence. So there you go. And basically they're promoting like them being like a new superpower. Beijing is naturally trying to take advantage of its advantageous financial situation to boost foreign policy. So Moab is trying to do the same as what Esau has been doing. Because Moab really thinks that they got next, man. A rising global power wants to use its economic strength to secure foreign policy goals, including the basic goal of basically trying to be like Esau, like Babylon. Let me get endow Asia, because that's why Esau is doing that, bro. That's why Moab is trying to take down Esau like that. In all her works and adventures, these Moabites are going around the world doing the same type of shit. Salakia Akim. For example, in Africa, man, Moab doing that shit, and they're doing it like basically for leverage in the government and shit. That's why they're doing it. So just like basically to control, basically they want to do the same thing that Babylon was doing, bro. They want to control. Hold on. They want to basically turn the government into a puppet, just like Babylon, and exploit the people and shit, the resources, take their shit, bro. That's what they want to do, just like Babylon. So they have followed her that is hated on her, in all her works and inventions. Therefore, say power Yahweh, ate the Silk Road, all that once more. That's why they're doing it. Yeah, they got that 2030 vision timeline. Basically, where China, they believe that the so-called Chinese are the next superpowers and shit. They believe that. Destroy Babylon along with Russia. Then the beast is going to be used, which is the EU is going to be used as well. All these other countries, hold on. All these other countries, okay, hold on. All these other countries that Dow Asia, famine as well, shortages and shit. Sword, y'all still gonna be touched. Light up as flour. When the heat shall rise, that is sent over thee. Verse 51, thou shalt will wound. Moabites be steady, persecuting these Moabites be putting hell in Jake, man. Set forth the beauty of the countenance, and it's called African. Some were Jakes. They had the reward of so they always fought through the sword. Thy cities shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. Verse 58, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat the city, there you go, with fire. As well, man. And go into slavery as well. Verse 60. So, y'all also going into slavery. The so-called Chinese, the Moabites stole our necks. Let me get hold on. Let me get this is all of the pride of Moab, but it's also the kings of the east. And let me get to execute judgment upon the nations. Now execute judgment upon Moab. Ezekiel hold on. 39 and 21, and I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathens shall see my judgment that I have executed in my hand that I have laid upon them. Let me wonder if I wonder when. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get upon hold on. Slaka. Let me get another one. Because it already happened. Pretty sure. The pride of Moab. Jeremiah 48 and 29. We have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceeding proud. His loftiness and his arrogancy and his pride and haughtiness of his heart. Verse 30. I know his wrath, saith Yahweh, but it shall not be so. His lies shall not so affect it. Verse 32. O vine of Sibmah, I'll weep for thee with the weeping of Jazer. Thy plants are gone over the sea, they reach even to the sea of Jazer. The spoil is falling upon thy summer fruits and upon thy vintage. Verse 33. And joy and gladness is taken from the plentiful field and from the land of Moab. Now I've caused wine to fail from the wine presses, none shall tread. With shouting, their shouting shall be no shouting. Verse 34. From they uttered their voice from Zoar, even unto her own name, as a heifer 3 years old, for the waters also in Nimrod shall be desolate. Verse 30. So like Most High offereth in the high places, and him that burneth incense to his gods. Verse 36. Therefore my heart shall sound for Moab like pipes, and my heart shall sound like pipes to the men of Kirheres, because the riches that well they basically, they're prospering in this world, along with these. The Moabite run companies like Huawei, like all these nations. That's what they did. Every head shall be bald, every beard clipped. Upon the hands shall be cuttings, and upon the loins sackcloth, which means mourning woe, like sad and bad time, bro. It's fucking crazy. That ain't no lie. I have broken Moab like a vessel, wherein is no pleasure, saith Yahweh. A vessel in the dishonor, even though the biggest one is Esau. The Moabites, they're heathens, and this means all of them about him, because Moab ain't gonna get in it. Salakia. That you can't get around, that y'all don't find out that y'all can't get around these prophecies. Y'all just being used by Esau Edom. Salakia, not by Esau Edom, by the Most High Yahweh to destroy Babylon and shit. Y'all just being used by the Most High Yahweh to destroy Babylon. That's all. Oh, hold on. Jeremiah 44, 40 and 48 and 40. I'm gonna move on after this. But thus saith Yahweh, behold, an eagle shall fly. Hold on. Behold, an eagle shall fly. Salakia, behold, he shall fly. Basically, yeah, you got through, man. Verse 44, he that fleeth from the fear shall fall into the pit. He that getteth up out of the pit shall be taken in the snare. God will bring upon it, even upon and the crown of the head of the tumultuous ones. Sit home. Get what that is. That's also Amorite king. Okay. Where is it? And shall devour the corner of Moab and the crown of the head of the tumultuous ones. Let's see what the fuck this shit is. Oh, it's in the town of Moab, Gad, and Reuben. Okay. Alright. So it's in that area, basically. And a flame from the midst of Sihon, and shall devour the corner of Moab, and the crown of the head of tumultuous ones. Hold on. Before I move on. Salakia. Let me see. Let me take a look at this real quick. See what these Amalekites say. Okay, whatever. Fuck what they want to say. I was trying to find them, where they come from. As you know, the 1948ers go off. Alright, but anyways, let me move on. Verse 45, the people of Chemosh perish, for thy sons are carried captives and thy daughters captives. Verse 47, yeah, will I bring again, well, the apostles, how as far as the judgment of Moab. Well, Moab is going to catch hell for what they did to our people, and they're only being used to take down Esau. The way of the kings of the east is being prepared. Let me get that. The way of the kings of the east. That's a part of it. Revelation 16 and hold on. Euphrates River dried up. That's back in 2019. And Turkey to Syria, yeah, bro. So it's happening. It's actually happening. It's been happening. Yep. Y'all Euphrates drying up. Right there, Revelation 16 and 12. But this is a part of it, the way, because you have China also. They're one of the kings of the east too. And the sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up to prepare a way for the kings of the east. Revelation 16 and 12. Yep. Fuck. Okay, I don't know what that. Drying up. Turkey and Syria misused by Iraq and as far as the river. Significantly smaller than it was just before. The river rice fuels that turned to baked dirt. Dispute further advanced in the early 1970s after Turkey and Syria diverted the Euphrates into a series of reservoirs and nearly dried out the river downstream in Iraq. Hold on. The Euphrates River is one of the most development of ancient Mesopotamia. Has become a serious issue on the Euphrates River. Return flows from agriculture, drainage costs liberated along the river course. In addition, the dumping of untreated sewage into the Euphrates and its tributaries contributes to other forms of water pollution. Okay, so yeah, it's drying up. Let me get this is a part of it as well, man. And the reason why the way of the kings of the east is being prepared is so like next verse, the great day of power Yahweh Almighty. Verse 15, behold, I come as a thief, blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Verse 16, and they gathered them together and counted the troops. Because they're all going to be gathered, man. They're all going to be gathered into the valley, the valley of Yehoshaphat. Verse 18, and there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, as was not since man were upon the earth, and so mighty earthquake is so great, being caused by the nukes, by the way, would cause such an earthquake like that. Verse 19, and the great city was on this place 200 million nukes. Great. And then let me get this right here, man. Joel 3. Hold on. Meat cookies for cats. He saw what you depend on him for everything. He's trying to be like the Most High Yahweh, which is why he's going to be destroyed. Well, many reasons. He's destroying the earth too, destroying everyone and the earth as well, everyone and everything. But let me get this is why this World War III is coming soon. Salakia. Let me get I may have proven the point. Yeah, I think I proved the point. And with that, I want to give all praise. Hold on. No, I may have proved the point. But with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh. When you see all these things, look up. It's a lot good. Luke 21 and 28, and get that chapter. Luke 21 and get the verses before that. Failing. Hold on. Oh, the rushing of many waters, yo. Like that. Oh, many waters. It shows you that they're compared to that. Isaiah 7 is the chaff of the mountains before the wind, and like a rolling thing before the whirlwind. Con. Let me get verse 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Okay. Yeah. Verse, you're going to come to pass and look up and lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh. Alright. Hold on. You see and know of your own selves. The summer is now nigh at hand. Verse 30 was nigh at hand. Verse 30 shall not pass till all be fulfilled. Verse 33, heaven and earth shall pass away. Alright, so he that endured to the end. Matthew 24 KJV, he that endured to the end. Almost done. Verse 13. Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure into the end, the same shall be saved. And with that, I hope this slide was serious. And shalom to the elect among the Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, but the Spirit bears witness that they're the children of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh. These Edomites, false accusers. We don't need the wicked in the righteous kingdom. They're gonna be taking chain gang to the chain gang, building up our kingdom like we had to build up and use for punishment in the perfect kingdom where our people is not gonna be able to go off. That's them as well. And they benefited from it greatly.